news that we could have got, really, and we'll see if FaZe can carry it on, and we are right into Nuke. Love to see that. P2000 again, as Yumi touched on before, being used from both Pasha and Allen as they push down onto Pasha, but Rain with the Julies is going to splatter him and take control over the B site. Rops has spotted a player down in the hell area of lockers as Rain is going to go for that bomb plant. And Guardian trades back. Guardian's now down. It's all down to Neo. Gets caught, but Brokey is sent packing as a result. 3 more players for the Polish player to find, and he takes the head instantly.
Going forward straight away on towards the Legends. They're starting on the T side, and I think that's necessarily not a good thing for the Legends in the sense that gives FaZe Clan control over the pace of the game. And if I have to guess, Vince, and I don't know if you'd agree with this one, I think it's going to be a very, very fast-paced game. I think FaZe Clan is going to be all over the map within the first 10-15 seconds every single round, trying to apply pressure on towards the Legends. Question remains whether or not Guardian and the rest of the team can shut it down.
Yeah, I think you're spot on there. We did see that on Mirage as well. FaZe having that no-respect kind of mentality of just getting out there as fast as possible. And our Twists hiding on top of main, waiting and anticipating that one of these CTs may try and push in with their weakened purchase. It was a force buy. They know that information now. Scout out. Great shot from Guardian. Mid-air. Carrigan also tries to connect onto the second 2 players, takes some damage, but he's done what he really was set out to do. That's get the pick and fall back. Nice trade for the Legends, and they just got another one. That's an AK also picked up. A real chance at a victory here.
Yeah, very, very tough position to find himself in. Twist gives a bit of a boost on towards Brokey, hoping to find a kill right here. Legends have done it well. They've removed themselves from the situation. They're well aware that 2 players from FaZe Clan are outside, and right now there's no easy solution. There's no easy way into the round at all. A miracle almost has to happen for Twist and Brokey in this scenario. There's only 1 flash on Brokey, and I'm not even sure that's worth a lot here. Twist very close getting a kill. They're going to try to hunt down Pasha right here, and I guess that's the right decision. Finding a kill, opening up the inner bomb site, but Vince, in this position, it's not looking likely for the FaZe Clan.
It's a good flash, though. It forces them off that angle. They get the pick as well. Behind it, MBK has to reload, comes back out into the open, gets fragged down from Twists. Down to Neo, sprays him, but Brokey secures the 2v4 clutch.
Nice retake, walked inside lobby, and somehow, some way caught off the Legends a little bit right here with the pants down, and that was a massive opportunity they didn't capitalize on. They go for another force buy here, a little force buy, and that will be Guardian with the scout. It's going to limit his money next round. Brokey finds the first opening kill on towards NBK, and you see it right here, the wall of smokes in yard, and there was a bit of a gap. I think I said that a couple of minutes ago, Vince. I'm very curious to see how that whole meta with the wall smokes and taking map control, going down secret, how's that going to work out in CS2 now that you can just put a nade into the smoke and effectively remove that wall within a couple of seconds?
Yeah, I do wonder if you're going to start having sort of set plays where a player where Guardian is right now up in heaven throws a HE outside to blow over those smokes, and a player from main goes for a quick wide swing afterwards, you know?
Exactly,
I think you're going to start to see really cool little movements like that. Great shot from Guardian, by the way.
When is it coming out? When can we all get hands on Counter-Strike 2? We don't know. At least I don't. I guess there's a very few selected people in the world right now who's aware of that, but my best guess would be soon. Very, very soon, and I guess that's why we're so excited, Vince, that it's not going to be 3, 4, 5, or 6 months. I think we have Counter-Strike 2 out in a relatively short span of time, so I just can't wait to get started.
Same, man. Right alongside with you. I'm sure there's many people watching right now that can't wait to get their hands on this. Many budding, the next generation of Counter-Strike professionals out there watching this, eagerly anticipating their chance to get on the big stage. Meanwhile, though, some of our legends that have been there and done it are going to chime together to give themselves a 2-player advantage. MBK and Guardian both getting low, but they maintain that 2-player advantage for a few more moments. HE's being tossed out, Rain very low on 2 HP. And MBK playing around the smokes and the credit card. He is looking to try and fend off as he finds himself one. Down to Rops in a 1v4. He is healthy, and we know he is more than capable of making this round sting, but the timing could not have been worse.
It's just that he's not going to change that just because he's moving into a new game. Good response right here from the Legends. The money is still somewhat decent on the FaZe Clan side, but as you can already see now, if Legends can win this round, then there's a chance. I think it's going to be an inside rush, though. Or what? Rups is doing a sky flash. Yep, there we go. Twist goes out the door, gets the first blood. Great answer back from NBK. Alan as well. It's a 3v3 now. Guardian caught with a nade in his hand on the bomb site. Pasha trying to help out from heaven. It's back and forth right now. Wins. It's a 2v2.
He has a chance, though. Spray transfer nearly yields both. But Brokey's down to 16. Should be picked off.
A couple of beatings, and we saw in office how dangerous they are with that. But it should be relatively easy for the Legends to pick up another round right here. And maybe for the first time in the game, take a lead. There we go, NBK. Beautiful.
That's that surgical precision you were talking about. A player that is still very active on Team Falcons. A guy that I know you have a ton of respect for, Pimp, and for good reason. Many players, many fans do. He's been around a long time. Natural-born killer himself. He may fall, but he's done all the damage they needed, and he's given the Legends a real chance at a 3-3 scoreline, and to maybe even catapult themselves ahead as the money still isn't fully set. Good shot from Guardian. 3-3. Much closer start than Mirage.
Yeah. This bounced for a good game. Not gonna lie, the Legends look like they have it figured out. MBK playing aggressive in yard, trying to disturb, trying to find picks. Guardian roaming around with the AWP, and the rest of the boys, including pasha right now as well, fracking it out on the scoreboard. So I think FaZe Clan will have to try a little harder in this game if they want to walk away with the W.
Molly smokes everything being tossed in. Guardian can't see anything. Still puts the speculative shot through the smoke. Meanwhile, though, Rain charging outside. 2 pistols in play. A Tech-9 and a Deagle. They're both Twists and Rops, respectively. And MBK and Neo both chime in together. Another excellent start. Here is the little change we were talking about in perfect action. That's exactly what we were looking for, Pip, and it has delivered a kill.
That was a beautiful little sequence right here, putting the nade in towards the smoke, and I believe it was NBK who got caught off a little bit. Still doesn't help them that much in this round. It's a 2v3. Robs on a Deagle, Brokey on an AK-47, and it's the man we're watching right now, Guardian, trying to make it tough for them, finding a nice pick on towards Brokey, which leaves Robs all by himself, and with a Deagle in hand, no utility. It's going to be incredible tough for him to do much. First kill goes towards Robs, though. That makes it slightly easier. Picks up the AK-47 as well, and now we're moving into his favorite position on the map, down towards ramp. See if he can find Alan, who's hiding. Sorry, that's pasha.
Yeah, he finds fantastic. MBK's been on point, and Neo's also been pulling his weight. Now, FaZe, Tech-9s. Is this going to be a run and gun? It looks like they're going to blow open the door. This is just going to be all A, all day. Flashes out, Molly's out. Alan, though, with the spray, does put down one, but Brokey comes straight back in with one of his own. Now trying to just take control over the site and force that bomb, but they decide to go for the vent dive instead. But they're doing it quietly. Brokey takes point in this one, but he's lost all of his teammates.
Yeah, not sure what the plan was here from Brokey, unfortunately. Finds himself in secret all by himself. Perhaps he can get a free kill on towards Neo, but it's still going to be an incredible tough position for Brokey right here. Free frag? Nope. Anyway, gets it done.
It hasn't, no. They've honestly been thwarted by the Legends, and, you know, there's going to be something people and FaZe Clan players will say and fans say, like, oh, they're kind of like taking it easy. I don't think you can take anything away from the Legends. As you said, Guardian has not missed with his AWP. He has been so on point with this AWP so far. Now I say that, watch him miss like 3 shots in a row and get one tapped. Just the classic. But he falls back anyway. Still peering up on the silo. That wasn't an easy shot to land. But he has been forced away, and the rest of the T's are now pushing their way outside as well. They've lost NBK. That's a big player to lose, and it's opened up a lot of real estate outside for the T's now. This is looking a little bit sketchy.
Yeah, under a lot of pressure right now. Guardian desperately trying to find an opening, and he finds Kerrigan. Back turned, Rain enters back on towards Alan, and it does seem like Guardian is aware that something is moving close towards him. There's a play on the left side, and that's a beautiful shot from Guardian. Takes down Rain. A nice refract from Twisto. Instant headshot with the AK-47, which leaves just Neo and pasha in open right here. Neo gets the kill on towards Twist. It's a 2v2, but the inner bomb side has been taken over by Brokey. They want to go down for the vent dive, though, and that seems to be a very good decision now.
Especially considering that they know that one of these weapons is likely to be an AWP, and the AWP typically doesn't prevail too well on these close-knit angles. Rob's now going for the plant once the smoke plumes up. pasha downstairs. Will he get the peek afterwards? No, Robs just removes his head instantly. And that could be the call for the save. Potentially, though, Neo will fancy his chances. He does have a kit. Not much time has elapsed on the site itself. He has the choice of an AWP or an AK, typically a rifler, of course, in his day. So expect him to keep with that AK-47.
Over on the Legend sides, but they need to win this round. Otherwise, it goes straight back to the Stone Age. And we can't have that if we want the Legends to take up a map. Ooh, pasha finds himself in a good position. Only getting 1 kill. I think he did well dodging the flash and kept his cool. It's going to be a straight rush towards the lower bomb side. New already in position in towards double door. Puts down a flash. Maybe he's going to work off that. Nope. Gonna be Guardian instead, who's answering back. Kerrigan gets the refrag, and it's now Alan and NBK who has to retake the lower bomb side 2v3. There you go, Rain. Have to plant the bomb. Maybe not even needed. Kerrigan walks in, gets a kill. It's now Alan in a 1v3. Gets it on towards Kerrigan. It's aware there's a player behind bomb side. This is not entirely impossible.
Put some of those.
Oh, you dirty boy, Twist. You dirty boy. Don't do that. What do you reckon of the smokes, Vince, in the game in regards to the CT smokes are different color than the T smokes? I can't really make up my mind. I think it's a cool little thing, but I'm not sure how to utilize it yet.
Yeah, it is quite strange, isn't it? It kind of reminds me of like the Molotov looking different from the incendiary grenade. I guess it's just one of those things that our brain is going to just adapt to, because, you know, the two of us have put so much time into CSGO that any small change is like, our brain just doesn't want to compute it. Meanwhile, though, speaking of which, MBK's just lost his head, and that's a very fast push downstairs from Rain. It's looking like more of the same. You did say this, Pip. You were spot on. You were like, listen, I don't think FaZe are going to be waiting around very much. They're going to be pressing down the pedal and getting as aggressive as possible. That's what we've seen every single round so far.
Yeah. Spearheaded by for A1S. I doubt it, but he's needed. Very much needed right now.
Yeah, I'm also a bit worried what's going to happen on the T side. It's a whole different ball game to get all those picks and all that success when you're in the T side AWPing. It's a very different skill set to have. We know he's capable of it, but they have lost the first player already, FaZe. But I'd make that too, and Pasha. Close combat AWPing from Brokey is going to at least make sure it's not a complete clean sweep, but a well-placed flashbang will keep him at bay for the time being. And the CTs may have a few walking wounded players, and MBK down at 20. Alan and Neo have also taken a little bit of chip damage, but FaZe have tons of time left on the clock. Rain missing that slight window of opportunity, not that he'll know anything about it. Player in the vents is scampering away and is bypassed down to Decon. The timing there for both players was so close.
Yeah, I think it's going to favor Rain, though. He's fully aware there's a player down here, and right now, both Brokey and Robs is just raiding on Rain. He has to make the play. He's walking up ramp, hoping to find a player unaware of his attendance, and I think that's exactly what's going to happen right now for Rain. He finds himself in a good position, all while Brokey and Robs are just waiting and waiting.
Okay, shuts down onto Brokey. Now Rain and Robs with 35 seconds. This is the slowest round I think that we've seen in both maps. Goes to show how fast this game has been, but a game of peekaboo that doesn't go the way of the Norwegian. Now Robson once again in a 1v4 with a chance at glory. He's going to get sideswiped though. A player in
Push on towards FaZe Clan.
Be more aggression here as well though from FaZe. Looking to push their way outside. Very fast movement up on the main side as the entry comes in from Rops. And he's not done just yet. His bloodlust has not been satiated. He's going to be continuing to press forward. XM in the hands, trying to do to Rops what he did so many times against the Legends. But Rops from above gets 2 kills. And now pushes into heaven. 2v2. Alan's also up there. Rops had no idea as to how many players were located in this position on the map. A real scrappy, chaotic round, but it's gone down into a 1-on-1 with still a minute left on the clock. Neo behind in terms of hit points, but may have the element of surprise onto Rain any second.
They would kill for another round here in the first half.
Oh, yes. They're going to try and take matters into their own hands, get aggressive again. Rops gets the entry, but they now pull the plug. They back off. They're going to ramp. This is why Flash's XM could be so deadly. It could be so powerful. If they get in each other's way, it could be a massacre. And now Rain goes in with 2 entries. There's Guardian as well, though. 3-player stack, missing a shot for the first time in this game, and takes down Brokey. And that's the bomb. The bomb spills out. A great opportunity again for the Legends, and it's all down to twists.
Someone signed Guardian. He's still got it.
He had like a good year or 2 in the game. Like, it would honestly, it would warm my heart to see that happen.
Well, let's make a team, Vince. I'll sign Forest, you'll sign Guardian, and we'll work out the rest.
Oh, if only I could, man. If only I could. I had that kind of power.
That or money, I guess. Good refrag from Robs here in towards lobby. New steps no further. Going for the wallbang as well. Getting another kill on towards Alan, who were daring enough to push in hot. That was the first mistake. Robs is on a tear right now. He wants another round. He wants to make sure that FaZe Clan stays in the game. It's NBK and Guardian in a 2v4. And it's not going to be today. I see some good pace coming out of the Legends right here. I think they want to rush down FaZe Clan as well. That's a nice little trick coming in from Neo and his teammate, nailing the door, catching off Rain. And you instantly see the playbook right here from the Legends. They get the first kill and then they want to fall back. They want to reassess the situation, but it looks like they're hitting inside right now. Down through the vents. Kerrigan spots the bomb. Can't quite connect the shot, unfortunately. Gets the info, goes down to NBK. Rups will have to do the work for him. That's one player down to Rups. Neo taking out of the round. There's two players down here. That's both spotted now as well. So I think they're going up the vents again. There we go. Allen and the Legends are toying with the rotations of FaZe Clan right now.
Yeah, they realized there was a fast over-rotation from FaZe. They made a spot-on decision, a great call. And MBK, watching the bomb carrier, had his back covered. Bodyguard system in effect. Guardian from the side on 4 HP, gets thwarted. And Brokey, alongside Twists, both carved themselves a path back into this round. Keep in mind that MBK is very low, but still removes the head.
Right, yeah, it was so overpowered.
Yeah, I think it's very possible with that loadout system. I think you're going to see a lot of XMs and Max 7s for sure. And unfortunately, though, the Max 7 did nothing this round, Pim.
Nope, not today, homie. Not today.
Still
It's
3
looking
players
bleak.
left, though.
Yeah.
It feels like Robs has definitely decided, okay, look, Mirage, I was chilling, and now I'm here to just kill. He's been landing a lot of 1Ds, a lot of big frags. Often in 1vx situations as well, and still taking 2 or 3 players down with him. Guardian did hear that vent dive. That's valuable information, and it may very well have just called them away from ramp to go back onto the A site, and it is mainly stacked downstairs, so this is a great call.
And if anyone in the Twitch chat or if anyone watching right now were in doubt whether or not these two teams are taking it seriously, you can see that the Legends right now are trying their absolute best, because you're spot on, Vince. Guardian heard the rotation. You could see the instant communication coming out from Guardian. Rest of the team faked their presence up towards the lower bomb site while slowly but surely walking into lobby, walking in towards the inner bomb site and getting a free plant and a free round. Right now, the Legends, they're playing to win. They're one step ahead of FaZe Clan, and, you know, I hate to say it, but they're the favorites right now on Nuke.
Well, absolutely. And it makes a lot of sense. Like, you know, these guys are legendary players. They've won many tournaments between the 5 of them. I mean, hundreds of tournaments. You already have MBK is still an active player. Guardian is still an active player, albeit not with a team right now. That killer instinct and that competitive edge never goes from you. You can have fun and, you know, you can take things as a bit more chill and relaxed, but ultimately, you don't want to come here and get blown out and get destroyed in like a pretty shameful manner. Rops is going to go down.
Or exit frags or whatever that may be. So that would be a pleasant surprise as well here in CS2 if that was being addressed.
It certainly has been on Nuke. I think you're going to see that a couple more times maybe in the Dying Embers. Although, to be fair to both teams, they really have been so aggressive that we haven't really had many post-plant explosions so far. The round has typically been done much sooner than that. In this round, though, FaZe, though, did go in with some Deagles, and they had the Kevlars, obviously, from that previous round, and it's going to be a case of losing that first 2 players again, and Legends really with a golden opportunity here to secure the second map and take us to Dust 2 all even, which I think would raise a few eyebrows. Robs may have a few things to say about that, though, with his 5-7. He's hearing the jump across. He knows what's coming up against him. 5-7 is good. Close range. Removes the head of Neo. Now he can trade up as well to a separate weapon. Lands the shot, but not the frag onto Pasha, who drops down to 4.
Yeah, they still have a decent chance here, FaZe, I'd say, of making it expensive at the very least. The round should go the way of the Legends. Not gonna lie here, but a couple of kills would do wonders for the economy and maybe keeping the Legends in check. Kerrigan, nope. I was just about to say that was a good opportunity to take down Guardian, but Guardian is on a tear right now. His 22nd frag in this game. He's topping the scoreboard, and he's doing it in style. And I know we'll award an MVP at the end of this best of 5 as a whole, but Guardian is making a great case for himself. He was outstanding on Mirage. He's been outstanding here so far. And it's not like Twist getting a kill is going to change anything about that. Maybe one more here. Yes, there we go. Takes down Guardian, and that's going to make it slightly expensive for the Legends side. You can see in the money right now, Vince, that they don't have a lot to work with, and FaZe Clan, despite being down 4 rounds, still have plenty of opportunity to fight their way back into the game.
This is starting to... I think you're going to start to see FaZe like maybe sweat a little bit and start to really try in these rounds and try and grind out some of these. It's been a rough start for Kerrigan in particular. He did quite a lot of work on Mirage. Guardian, though, fends across and sprays through the smoke and gets the kill onto Twists.
That was a nice sequence, right? I think Guardian just spotted Twist through the smoke, and then you can see the traction through the smoke as well. You're curving bullet holes, and Guardian getting the kill on towards Twist and also getting a very good position going down the vent right here. I think FaZe Clan should be aware, but who knows?
Their advantage is going to give them a little bit of peace, though. Don't have to over-rotate. Don't have to get too desperate here. Guardian is still just hiding. Finds the kill. The spray goes off. Uncharacteristic miss. You expect him to land those the way he's been playing. And now he's lost all of his teammates to know exactly where he is as they go for that wide swing, and Rain will punish him.
You were always afraid of Guardian holding a certain angle, and you just knew that if you walked into his crosshair, or if you even got close to his crosshair, he would kill you 100%. So in terms of their prime and in terms of how good they were when they were at their absolute best, don't give me Guardian. He was almost unplayable.
Oh, he's up there, isn't he? He's one of the best of all time, I think it's safe to say.
Yeah, I'd agree. I can only imagine Kenny as being better, honestly. Kenny is with the AWP pre-nerfing in, what's that, 2015, 16, with the CC meta as well. I don't think I've ever played against a player who had so much impact on a game like Kenny is, but Guardian was very close in regards to that conversation.
As we've been discussing some of these legendary plays, this round has
full
fallen.
buys, and you know, winning pistols, winning against force buys, that's one thing on a T side on Nuke, but winning against a fully loaded FaZe clan who are seemingly taking it very seriously right now, that's another. I think we have a good game on our hand right now, and I think we have a game that can easily go both ways. Brokey gets first blood on towards NBK though. Guardian wants to get the refrag. Unfortunately for Guardian, he only has to scout at hand. That's going to be a very, very tough duel for him to get anything out of here. Not hitting either.
Getting shots off, but nothing's connecting, and eventually he's going to run out of time and run out of health alongside Pepito, as Pasha will go down with him. Oh, his Neo is back at spawn still. Hopefully nothing too serious.
Just checking out his new Glock, you know, see what that looks like. All good. While the rest of the boys are spreading out on the map, Pepito goes down to Rain, who I guess we're going to see that in Counter-Strike 2. Usually a monster in yard. Like we saw with MBK in the first half, Rain likes to roam around the smokes, like to ghost for the duels, and I cannot count how many times I've seen Rain just single-handedly destroy teams.
He's going to be another terrifying prospect.
Just one of those unsung heroes, right? He's not playing the most sexy positions or playing necessarily the most sexy Counter-Strike. He just does the basics, and he does it at a very consistent and a very high level. Surprise.
Well, speak of the man, and he'll deliver again. Rain gets the upper hand of the Guardian, but Neo, showing that there is strength in numbers, answers back. Quite a bit of damage has been done outside, though. Alan and Pasha feeling the brunt of that. Now, Brokey waiting for the Molotov to subside so he can come up for that peak, but the smoke in his eyes. He may have heard some jumping steps from behind Red. He's definitely heard the bullets firing towards him. Trajectory gives the position away. Molly tossed up. Alan taking more damage. And it's a fight that still continues. It's not settling down anytime soon. Another trade back and forth, but Twists is holding on to the A site and forcing the T's into awkward positions, but Alan takes his head and removes it.
Very much back and forth right now. Kerrigan finds himself in a critical position right here. He needs to get that kill if Alan were to walk inside. He's not doing it right now, and there's still time to work with. That's NBK coming out of heaven. Is he going to check Kerrigan? He is. He's going to completely destroy him from the map, and now Rups is stuck secret with an AWP, and NBK is fully aware of that. Look at that. He's holding Rups right now. I need to go down there and get the bomb, though, so that's the one position Rups has got going for him. That's a beautiful AWP flick.
CS2 as FaZe have, especially with the player break, and you're starting to see them get more confident and more comfortable with the games as the rounds progress. So maybe the longer this goes on, we're going to start to see some more of those players shine. But in this round, the two orbs have sliced and diced the T's into a pulp. Alan and Neo remain. The two of them separated from one another, and a lot of damage being inflicted onto Alan. This is those paper-thin walls we were discussing that Yumi brought up in the pre-game segment. Well, it's all Alan now, and he has no control over the bomb. Nice shot onto Twists, but it's probably going to be a one and done more than one of that. Let's see how the Legends can deal with this one, but it's so disjointed. You have Guardian runs out alone. The rest of them are going into the ramp side, trying to draw away these players. Rops misses a shot. Point blank gets punished for it. The MBK rips and tears through them, and MBK is keeping this round alive. Now trading up from Tech 9s to an AWP and an M4. Still tons of time.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to Rups right there. I think he maybe accidentally turned off his monitor or something. That seemed a little bit weird for a player of his caliber. Brokey re-aggressing ramp. Is he gonna find a free kill right here? I think he will. No. Also decides to miss, and another. What the hell is going on right here? None of the player wants to kill each other. Now it's Kerrigan though. He finds the first, finds the second, or not. Puts it down to low HP, but it was fantastic.
Twists down with the MP9, and MBK says, no thank you, this site is mine. Runs straight through with Guardian. Rops is keeping them alive, though, in this round as he gets aggressive through into lobby. And that lobby crunch has constricted the rest of the T's from pushing in. They don't have control over the bomb anymore either. A really awkward round falls into the position of the Legends. They were ahead for so long on Nuke, but as the finish line is coming up just a couple of meters away, they stumbled, they've tripped, and they fell. And it's down to MBK to pick them back up again. Two players are low. Rops sprayed down. They know exactly where he is now. Spray through on main. He knows where one of these two remaining players are as the HE comes through and clears the smoke. But MBK was a couple of steps ahead as he moves on to 23 kills. Down to Carrigan now with his AUG. A weapon that we discussed. Would it start to see a bit more play? Clearing the smoke. MBK runs out of ammunition, but changes back again and shuts down Carrigan.
BK, and as you said, Vince, he keeps this game alive. 13-13. Cannot divide these two teams right now.
Neck on neck is this game. It still freaks me out that you can see your own legs in this game. It's like one of those things that it's going to take my brain a long time to get used to.
I want shoe skins. I mean, there must be a play right here.
Oh, can you imagine they got like Nike involved with some Air Jordans or something like that?
Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking.
Leo, though, cooking in this round alongside the Legends. They got the first two picks again, and they've got control over the ramp side. FaZe are struggling to keep themselves in this game. Legends are doing so much work, and already FaZe Clan pulling the plug, backing away. Mac 10 does a lot of damage, but no kills.
It's over, Vince. It's over. It's only Robs left in a 1v3. They are fully aware where his position is at, and he will be...
I think they're getting aggressive. They're going exactly for that one. The trade is back and forth, and Rops alongside Twist putting their Julies and M4 to use. A lot of damage done from behind, though, as Guardian gets aggressive. He can sense weakness, but be careful, because he walks into Rain's lair, who devours him whole. And it's down to Neo. You said it was do or die for the FaZe, and they come out with a huge uppercut directly to the Legend's chin.
Classic lazy peek right there from Guardian. You cleared, and you don't clear it fully. It cost him the life and potentially also...
A joy for the eyes, and the smoke does plume fully. Guardian stuck behind it. And of course, FaZe have got aggressive quite a few times in these positions, so you can't take your eye off these spots, because the 1 second you look away, you get pushed in, and that's the round done, and potentially the map done.
Yeah, seems like they're dragging out the pace a little bit right here. It's been very, very high-paced Counter-Strike, but this time around, they want to slow down a little bit. They want to come visit Robs on ramp, and usually that's a bad idea. Let's see how it's going to turn out. Yep, well, still a bad idea. Robs and his 31st kill right here. That's beautiful. Another one goes down to Robs right here, and potentially a third one. Nope, that's going to be Pasha getting that kill. He's not aware of the second player. Who's that? Roki making it tough for him still. It's still back and forth. The trade frags are coming in, and MBK also finds a kill on towards Rain, and out of nowhere, Vince, the Legends are in a prime position to win yet another round.
I'm so confused. Like, they walked into Rops, who just got 2 kills, and he basically killed a third, did so much damage, and they somehow still lose from this position. Maybe a bit overzealous with a rotation from FaZe trying to get around the back of the Legends. Forced to Twists, very capable of winning this round, but he's had a bit of a slow game by his own high standards. He's actually bottom fragging for his team. Rops on 32, Brokey on 28, he's on 13 frags. So this would be a great time for him to show the world once again just what he's capable of doing, but it's going to be a post-plant retake, it looks like. HE up onto Heavens, and it's going to be a post-plant for the outside position.
He's in the worst possible position right now, Twist. He's not fully aware that it's been planted on the upper bomb side, and now he realized, and now he has to run for his life. He has to go all the way up secret, walk in main, which is basically the worst position you can be in. There's so many different angles to clear out right here. This is going to be mission impossible for Twist.
And it's cue the music. Is he a Tom Cruise, though? First headshot is there.
Round away from taking a map off FaZe Clan in this best-of-5 show match. Let's see. Robs dodging both the nades right here. Hoping for someone to walk through the smoke. That's not going to happen. And once again, Vince, you can see the Legends just waiting out a push for FaZe Clan. They've been so aggressive on the CT side, and they've been punished so many times. I'm smelling the Legends right now. I think they're going to win this one.
Yeah, we were saying coming into this, we thought their best chance was probably Dust 2. So if they already got a map, I mean, things could get pear-shaped real quick for FaZe. Rops, though, with his Deagle. Arai on that one and couldn't be joined by Brokey, who's forced away with his 5-7. However, we have seen FaZe win from a very bad buy just a couple rounds prior to this one, so we know they can pull it out of the fire, as they have so many times in the past. But those smokes won't last forever. FAMAS, good headshot from Twist. Carrigan with the 5-7. It's a hit and run. Wants to get that AK, maybe doesn't need it, and Twist cleans up apart from that, and we are going to OT.
What a game. What a game. What an ugly and beautiful Counter-Strike game at the same time. It's hard to describe. It's hard to analyze. Let's just sit back, lean back, and watch it. It is back and forth and has been from start to finish, 15-15. And at this point, Vince, it's impossible to call out who's the favorite to win. I feel like FaZe Clan have looked good, then they've looked bad, and the same could be said for the Legends. You cannot take these two teams apart.
Thing is as well, like, Guardian was by far and away the best player for the Legends on that first half on the CT side. MBK has been a monster on this T side. Like, he's really stepped up so tall. Rain dropping down into the vents. And Guardian now peering outside, looking for a pixel to exploit, to pull off. Carrigan is low. Falling back his Twists. Nice mechanical aim from Twist, as you'd expect. And it's that man, MBK, that's on the receiving end. He won't be hitting his 30 bomb just yet. Alan comes back in, but he walks into the den of Twists, who will snatch away the life of his second player. He also hasn't lost a single point of health with those two trades either.
I respect Alan. You know, he's aware that Twist just killed his teammate, and he still goes for the duel. He's aware that he's going for a straight 1v1 duel against Twist. So you can't fault Alan for his confidence, but maybe, just maybe, you could have seen it coming, that the Twist in a straight-up aim duel against Alan, probably the favorite.
Oh, yeah. Alan in his prime maybe would have had a chance, but it's been quite some time before he was playing regularly, and Twists is, I'd say most people, and do obviously correct me if I'm wrong here, Pimp, but one of the best mechanical aimers in the world, I think it's safe to say.
So, yeah.
Just shy of 30 seconds. Guardian and Neo, last two players standing, and Carrigan has the right idea. Not leaving himself much room for error on a wide swing, but knowing that Neo likely would go in for a quiet one. Nice flick from Guardian. But he is going to come undone from Brokey's AWP, and FaZe will take the lead in OT.
16-15. And it seems like it's the double AWP setup that is working out right now for FaZe Clan. We've seen it on Brokey, we've seen it on Rubs, and it doesn't seem like the Legends have an answer to it. Maybe they want to try their own version of it. Guardian's still on the AWP. We saw him play so fantastically well in the first half, but he has, albeit, slowed down massively on the T side. So maybe Guardian can step it up a notch and give the Legends another shot at winning Nuke.
Well, that A4 looking like it was going to do so much damage, but obviously the door was closed. Oh, Guardian,
What?
from Brokey's perspective,
We're going to need that as a replay if possible. That
Yes,
is
please.
absolutely silly. What the hell? Death from above from Guardian right there.
Oh, man. Brokey's like, sorry, what? And then he's just dead straight away. Guardian, though, will be picked off from Rops, who picked up the AWP and uses it against him. Just over a minute left on the clock. Carrigan comes in with his A4 alongside Rain, looking to try and spray down on these two Ts. Using it behind the smoke. And now MBK and Alan stuck all alone. It's all down to the Swede. He's going to get wide swung, and Twist is having no mercy whatsoever. He just slaughters the Legends, and they take a 2-round lead as a result. So I think this is from the perspective of Guardian just before he dropped down. Yeah, here it is. Yoink.
That's so unreasonable. Well done by Guardian. We called him out. He delivered. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough for the Legends in this particular round. 2 rounds for FaZe Clan. The money is not looking too good on the side of the Legends, and I'm afraid that if FaZe Clan walks away with a 3-0 lead in the first half of the first overtime right here, it could very well be it for Nuke.
It's also really interesting to see that some of these players initially started with A1Ss, and now they're changing to A4s on the A side. It's one of those little changes with the loadouts that we were discussing before. And now, in a blink of an eye, everybody falling on the Legends. It's all on MBK. He's got one frag. He lands a 30. Nice pre-fire, anticipating that peak would come in. Maintaining 100 HP as well. A lot of damage onto Rain. 1 HP for Rain. This is a winnable round for MBK. Suddenly, out of nowhere, it could have been a winnable round, but Carrigan snatches it away from him. And FaZe take the clean sweep on OT. One more round, and they've secured their second map.
final chance now for the Legends. They have to do the exact same thing FaZe Clan just did. 3 rounds in a row is on the menu. If you can't deliver, that'll be it. That'll be FaZe Clan going up 2-0 in this best of 5 series. Next map we are playing, regardless of the outcome of Nuke, is going to be Dust 2. But it would be fun if Legends could apply a bit more pressure to FaZe Clan. They played so well in this game so far. It would feel a little bit bittersweet if they can't fully make it happen. Rain gets the opening on towards Alan. It's a good pick right here. It makes it even harder now for the Legends. Having to fight back from a 4v5 with the game on the line.
God, he's stuck in a bit of an awkward position. He has the right idea. Flash out. Maybe tossing in a HE, I think. No real damage inflicted. Missing the shot. Gets punished alongside his teammates. And the House of Cards comes crumbling down. It's such a nice effort from the Legends, but FaZe proving they're just too strong.
Yeah, I think that was a beautiful game of Counter-Strike. That was a good one. Back and forth. It kept us on our toes. Impossible to call out.